Welcome to Allie's Really Right Book Show. I'm Allie, and this is my dad, Joe.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing, Allie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Can't complain. What book did you read this time?
I read Who Was Mark Twain. It is a biography.
Biography, and is written by
April
Jones Prince and
Prince.
illustrated by John
John
O'Brien. So there are pictures in the book, right?
Yes, it is an illustrated book.
Oh, I love those, don't you?
It's really fun to look at the pictures and kind of, but sometimes I like to picture it in my mind, and when I look at the pictures, it's just like, oh, that's not what I pictured.
Yeah, that happens.
It's different,
yes.
but yeah.
Well, who was Mark Twain?
Mark Twain was a really famous author in the 1800s.
Is that his real name, Mark Twain?
No, his name is Samuel Clemens.
Samuel Clemens. Would I have known anything that he has written?
Yes, you probably would. There's The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Huckleberry Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did people like Huckleberry Finn when it came out?
No, they wanted to ban it.
Why?
Well, they thought it was like...
I mean, did they all use proper grammar in the book?
No.
No.
But he tried to relate to his childhood
Okay.
and his life.
Yeah, are there things in the book that we might consider to be unpleasant nowadays?
Probably.
Yeah. But now there's another series of books written not too long ago in which the main character doesn't use proper grammar either, but it's hilarious. Junie B. Jones.
Yes, Junie B. Jones is
So,
hilarious.
have you ever read any or had anybody read to you The Adventures of Tom Sawyer or Huckleberry Finn?
Yeah, you actually read to me about The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Funny book, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was a great humorist, wasn't he?
Yes.
Did he have a wife?
Yes, he did. His wife's name is Olivia, but people like to call her Livy.
And did he have any children?
Yes, he had 3 children. The first one is Clara, then there's Jean, and Susan.
Which name do you like the best?
I have to say I like Jean.
Why?
Because it is my middle name.
Aha!
And my mom's middle name.
That's right. All right. Did he outlive any of his children?
Yes, he outlived 2 of his children. One, she died when she was 16. She was the youngest, Susan.
Oh, of what?
She had a disease and couldn't get over it. And then there was another, the middle child, she died.
Which one was that?
Jean.
So Susan and Jean died?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was he always a writer? Did he do anything else?
He was not always a writer. He worked in the newspapers. He was a clerk. He worked on a steamboat.
A steamboat on what river?
The
Mississippi River.
Mississippi
Yes.
River.
All right. And was he a wealthy man?
Yeah, he didn't always make the best decisions, but he was very, very wealthy in money, and he got most of it from doing tours.
No, what was probably his most popular tour? Where was it?
Italy, probably.
In Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Europe.
And did he get any special awards or honors?
He got a letter from from a college.
An honorary doctorate of letters from, do you remember where the college was?
It was in Virginia, I believe.
Okay. He did get an honorary doctorate of letters from Oxford University, I know that.
Okay.
So, What's some interesting detail in his life that people may not know? You say he lived in the 19th century.
Just for a little bit, for 10 years.
No, that was the 20th century. Because he died when?
In 1910.
Okay, so he lived 10 years in the 20th century.
Yeah.
He lived most of his life in the 19th century, the 1800s.
Yeah.
I know, it gets confusing, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You ever get confused about those kinds of things, folks? Yeah. So there was a big war in the 19th century called the
Civil War.
Was he in the Civil War?
Just for a little bit, him and some of his childhood friends, they were kind of like a sneaky kind of...
Spies?
I wouldn't call them spies. I'd call them like... There was a name, but I can't remember it.
Did they do any actual fighting?
No.
No.
Nah.
Which side did they fight for?
The Confederate.
Ah, okay. Did you like the book?
Yes, I love Who Was books. There is a bunch out there. There's Who Was, Who Is, What Is. There's all different kinds of books. And I would love to read them all.
You've read several, haven't you?
I have read several.
All right. So, is this one of your favorites?
It's one of my favorites, yeah.
So, how would you rate the book?
I would probably rate it with 5 stars.
5 stars?
Yeah, it was a really good book, and I learned more about Mark Twain than I have ever known.
Well, that's good. That's good. Was it easy reading? I mean, were there big words that you didn't know a lot, or?
Well, these kind of books don't have hard words. There might be some words just from that time that were a
Names.
little... Yeah.
Places.
Names, places, different words.
Yeah. But it was easy to read?
Yes, it was pretty easy.
Did it take you a very long time to read?
No, not at all.
Not at all. All right.
It's a very short book. This book is actually only 8 chapters long.
Oh, wow.
So I think that it would be very good to read for...
What'd you do? Read it in like 4 days?
It took me just a little while because I was a little busy with other schoolwork that I had to do. But I got it done in less than 2 weeks.
No? Okay.
So.
All right. Well, would you recommend this book to anybody else?
Yeah.
What, especially an age group or?
I'd say if you're a good reader and you're 7 years old, probably 7 to about 10.
All right. Or anybody who likes books with pictures in them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I might have to read this book. I really like Mark Twain's writings. One of my favorites is A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. And the other one that I remember reading in high school was The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County.
That's a long title.
Yeah, it's a long title. Very good piece of 19th century history in those writings. And so we thank you for tuning in this time. Hope to see you again. We're going to talk about a new book. I think we're going to do Encyclopedia Brown.
So make sure to see the next video that we do, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.